this is just something that I want to share with y'all. Okay. And it got something to do with clothes. So that's why I'm going to share this story with y'all. And let me say first thing first, I never had a problem with finding clothes that fit me and my body type. When I started having problems with finding clothes that look nice on me is when I moved away from Chicago, because the place that I moved to, they did not have nice clothes. And all the clothes that they did have, most of the all the plus size women that lived in that town, they have on the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, I just want y'all to sit back. I hope y'all got your juju beans and y'all wham wham. So now, cause I just want to share this story with y'all. And right after this story, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the few things that I got from Shein. This is not a really big haul. It's just some things that I had picked up from Shein and it was on sale. Okay. So yeah, I just want to do that. Okay. So y'all, once upon a time in my life, y'all, I had met this feather. And I'm not saying he was a feather, a little fella. I'm just saying he was a feather, okay? And I'm going to call him Feather, okay? So I meet Feather. Feather was a nice dressing man and everything, and we began to date. You know, we began to date, we began to hang out, we began to have a little fun and everything, stuff, just hanging out. And one thing about Feather, he was a type of person, like I said, dressed very nice. And he was the type of person, when he goes shopping, he likes to pick out clothes for his, his lady. All right. And so I became his lady. All right. And not only did he would buy clothes and pick out clothes and buy things for me, he would buy things for my children as well. Okay. So I was like, I like that. I like that about him. Okay. So y'all, the very first time that he went in the store, he bought some stuff. He brought it back to my crib. I mean, he had a really, really, really big bag. And so he like told everybody to come in and shit. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm a plus size woman, always have been a plus size girl. Okay. So I'm just sitting there with my children. So he began to pull out clothes for everybody. So everybody getting the clothes and everybody like, ooh and all, and they like it. And I'm like, that's cute, that's cute, that's cute. Like that. So mind you, y'all, I just started dating this person. Never knew nothing about him. We're getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? This right here, bringing clothes to the house, buying us things that was brand new to me, because he had never did that. And so, that's just how that went. And so, y'all, he sat there and he began to pass out everybody clothes, like I said. So when it came down to me, y'all, he got a little angry. And when I mean angry, his whole demeanor changed. He was like, I went there and I tried to find you something, but it was kind of hard to find something for you because they didn't have anything in your size. And then and he said, it didn't look nice. He said, but I'm going to show it to you. I said, well, it's okay, baby. Show it to me, because the thought that counts. That's all that matters to me, the thought that counts. And he was like, okay, I'm going to show it to you. So he pulled out some shit, some black shit, some brown shit. He pulled out some funny looking color orange shit. And so, I didn't like it. It was not my style, but I was grateful. He was like, yeah. He said, I was trying to find you something, but it's kind of hard to find stuff for you. And I said, well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I like it. I'll keep it. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to hurt this motherfucking feeling. So I'm like, I'll just keep it. But I know I never wear this shit. Okay, y'all. I got me a little cocktail right here on the side. I'm still celebrating my birthday. Okay. And it's some Remy and Coke, y'all. I usually drink my Remy straight, but I'm not a drinker, not like that anymore. So I mix it with, a little Coke, and it's good. It's nice, real nice. Don't mind my lipstick or my straw. It's mine, it's not yours. And so I was like, I didn't like it, but I kept it and everything. So another time he went on to the store. he go to the store and shit. And so this time he didn't call me. He just showed up at the house with a big ass bag and shit. He was like, "Where the kids at? I got them something." So every piece that he got the kids was beautiful, nice stuff for the kids. And I was truly grateful for that. So he passed out the kids everything they had, he bought them, but then it was my turn. So when it came to my turn, I seen like a nasty demeanor. And I'm like, man, why every time he say he got me something, it's an attitude right behind it, because he's angry. So he said, I got you something too, but I don't know what size you is. I really can't tell what size you is. I said, well, all you got to do is call me. I said, if you call me and then ask me exactly what size I am, and then I'll be able to tell you. No, I'm good at looking at a woman. I can tell what size a woman wear and everything. I said, well, all women are different shapes and sizes. So I said, it'd be best if you call and ask me like that. And then I was like, I said, that'll work if you would call and ask. Oh no, I just grabbed it, because he was the type of person like to buy shit and surprise people as well. So I was like, okay, cool. So he goes in the bed, he ramming in the bags all hard and shit, and then he was like, he kind of like slung it at me. Here, this is what I found for you, and here, this was I found for you, and this what I found for you. So I'm looking at the shit, y'all. He done picked out me some ugly ass shit. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not an ungrateful person. Not at all. But when I saw how nasty he was slinging it to me and being, nasty, well, this is all I can find for you. Because, in your size, and that's when it came out. Yeah, when your size, it's hard to find clothes to fit you that it look nice. Everything they got up there for you is ugly. They don't have no nice, pretty clothes. So I looked, I said, what you mean ugly? I'm still trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? What you mean ugly? I said, well, let me look at it. Like that. So he bring me some big old stripy looking ugly ass pants and that's and it just seemed like everything he bringing me is black and brown. Bitch, I do black, bitch. I don't really do brown. But I still took it with a grain of salt. I'm just chilling. I was like, okay, fine. So I'm still sitting there. So I get to thinking, I'm like, damn, he is being real rude and shit. And I said, you know what? I said, let me tell you this. I said, well, since it's starting to be a problem when you looking for clothes for me because you can't find my size and things, I said, just don't buy me anything. I said, how about you just give me the money? You don't need to surprise me. Just surprise the kids what they think. I said, because that'll work better, because every time you bring clothes here for me, you get an attitude with me, because it's my size that I am. I'm a plus size girl, okay? You getting an attitude with me. Yeah, well, it's just that I just be want to buy stuff for you and stuff, and I just can't find anything. And I say, okay, it's no problem, baby. I said, I'll tell you what. I said, you want to do something for me? I said, pay a motherfucking bill up in here. You know what I'm saying? I said, give me some money on a bill. I said, give me some money on the bill. I said, or pay a motherfucking bill, or just give me the money and I can do whatever I want to do with it. It shouldn't be no problem. See, because now, y'all, I'm starting to get a little attitude, and I'm starting to get fucked up in the mind and get my evil on, because I see feather, the feathers that you fan around. I see feather being real nasty towards me because I'm a plus size girl, I have never had a problem with finding things that fit me and look nice on me as a plus size woman, because I've been in this body all my life. Okay. And you cannot get upset with me because you're going to look for something for me and it doesn't work out in your favor. Just don't buy shit for me. You know what I mean? So anyway, we chopped that up and shit when nothing else said. So I'm getting it now. It's starting to be a problem with my weight, but it wasn't one at first when we first met. Okay. But bitch, you ain't finna get on here, come to me and trying to make me feel bad about my weight. Bitch, I'm comfortable in my weight. My mama have drilled it in my motherfucking head long time ago that you're thick, you're beautiful, and you're sexy. Long time ago. So what the fuck you feel about me being a plus size woman don't make me or break me, because what the fuck you eat ain't gonna make me shit. But if you're nice enough to get me something, I'll take it with a grain of salt. But all that ugly shit that he had been buying me, I've been nice, like, oh, I like it. Okay, I'll keep it. And I'll take that shit and ball it up and put it in a bag and throw it in my closet. I wasn't putting that shit on because that was not my cup of tea, bitch. Okay, Feather? Okay. So anyway, the lapsop sucker go to the store again. And he called me, all frustrated. Yeah, I'm at the store right now, man. I was just trying, man, I'm at the store right now, and I'm just trying to find something for you. I said, hold up. I said, didn't we have this conversation already? Didn't I tell you not to buy me anything? I said, you don't need to buy me anything. Just give me the money. I said, here you is again trying to buy some shit for me. I said, don't buy me anything. All right. Got an attitude. Feather got an attitude. Feather got an attitude. Okay, so I'm like, okay. So a couple of hours later, knock on the door. He come in with a big old bag again. When I tell you, y'all, a big ass bag, I'm from this my floor down here. The bag be about this tall, full of shit for the kids. Cause I got 3 kids, you know. He got full of shit for the kids, okay? And so, y'all, he was like, y'all come in, I got everybody something to wear. Got some more clothes. So everybody come in, the kids happy and everything, because, you know, helping building their wardrobe, which my kids already had shit. But ain't nothing going to hurt a little bit more. You know what I mean? So he bringing them some more shit. Nice little shit. Cologne, perfume, socks, all of that shit for all of them. They all getting some shit. So he get through passing out everything to everybody. So he looked over there at me, real fucked up. And I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I know you said don't buy you nothing, but I couldn't leave the store without getting you anything. And I say, you didn't have to. So now y'all, baby mama mad, honey. Now you finna get your ass chewed up and I'm finna spit all the pieces that I don't like. So he gonna say, digged in the bag all hard again. Here, I got you this, but I don't think it's gonna fit. You know, I don't think it's gonna fit. And he said, I be wanna get you clothes all the time, but I know it won't fit. But here's these pants and here's a shirt too. I said, didn't I tell your motherfucking ass don't bring shit in this motherfucking house? I don't want this ugly ass shit. And I said, the other ugly ass shit, you could take that shit with you too. And send that shit back over there where you from. I said, because I don't wear this type of shit. I said, I don't understand who the fuck you think I am. I said, I might be a plus size motherfucker, but I'm always jazzy, bitch. I said, do it look like I would wear some shit like that? I said, you wasting motherfucking money. I said, if you was going to be considerate and buy me something, I asked you to just give me the money so I can pay a motherfucking bill or put the money in my motherfucking hand. I said, you keep going to these motherfucking stores buying all this fucked up shit thinking that I'm going to wear. I don't wear shit like that. I say, I was thankful for the shit. I said, but since you starting to be nasty with me because of my weight, I said, who the fuck you think you is? I said, I'm not hard up for shit, especially nothing from you. I said, so take this ugly shit that you done got me today. I don't wear no motherfucking brown, dark brown, bitch. And black is not always my color, motherfucker. I say, if you want to buy me something, ask me. Send me a picture and ask me, did I like that or I don't like that? I said, ever since you've been buying me stuff, you've been coming at me about my motherfucking weight. I said, I've been a plus size motherfucker from day one. And I know how to get it together when I gotta get it together, okay? You know, I said, I don't understand your feather ass. Every time your feather ass come through this motherfucking door, you got something to say about Me, when you buy shit, you got something to say about my weight. I say, I know, and everybody in the world know that I'm a plus size motherfucker. Okay? I said, what you not know? Okay? I said, do me a favor. I said, long as you got breath in your body, don't you ever in your life buy me shit again. And I mean it. I said, if it ain't no motherfucking money in my hand, and if it ain't no motherfucking jewelry, bitch, I don't want it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, every time I just buy something, I be want to buy you stuff, and I said, and I understand you want to buy me something. I said, but you are having a problem with buying the shit that I like. You keep bringing these ugly, big, nasty looking, fucked up ass clothes in here. Think I'm gonna put it on this here body? Bitch, I don't put everything on my body that says in my size. I don't. And I said, you should know that by now. I said, so do me a favor. Let me say it one more time and get it through your thick motherfucking head. I do not like the clothes that you're buying me, and give me the money in my hand or pay a motherfucking bill. I appreciate what you get for my kids, and they love every bit of it, and I do too. I said, but when it come down to me, you get an attitude every time you buy something, and you slinging and shit at me and saying I can't find nothing in your size. Ain't nothing pretty. Everything you wear is, all the clothes in your size is ugly. What makes you think that I want to wear ugly clothes, bitch? If it's ugly to you, why the fuck you keep going and get it? Don't bring me no ugly motherfucking clothes. Do me that favor. And he was like, because I had never popped off like that. I have, but this time I went up and beyond on his ass. He had to think about it again. I said, from this day forward, don't you ever buy me nothing else again. And I said, all that ugly shit that I got balled up in the back of my motherfucking closet, you could take that shit and send it to where you from. You could do that. Take it. I said, because I don't want this shit. And I said, don't bring nothing else in this house that you buy for me. I appreciate it. If I'm not with you in the store picking out my own shit, then that's a different story. I'll go with you. But I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to make me. I'm already made. You don't have to dress me. I'm already dressed. Okay? And I want you to understand that. So let's not do that no more. Okay? Feather. Okay? Do you got that, bitch? And he was fucked up behind that after I said that, because he had never heard this mouthpiece. He had never heard it before. But I had to give it to him. I had to give it to him. Bitch, don't try me and don't do me. Ever in your life. You keep trying to say something about my weight and you can't buy nothing, find nothing to fit me, bitch. I didn't ask you to find nothing to fit me. Or it's pretty or whatever. You know? You can't find nothing pretty. That's not your job. I dress this body. I'm not no weak-minded bitch that I don't know how to take care of my own body. I'm not no slow woman that you have to dress me like you have dressed other women in your life and still is in your life. You got to still dress them because y'all, I know. Because that's what he like to do, dress women. And I ain't got no part of that. I be thinking that maybe it's something that he might like to wear. Feather. But yeah, y'all. So I just want to say today, y'all, I'm so grateful that I've always been a plus size woman with taste. I'm not so quick to put on stuff that don't fit my body. If it does not look good to me, and I know it ain't I could look at something and say, no, that ain't gonna look right on me. I'ma pass that. I am that type of person. Just because I'm a plus size woman don't mean that I gotta put on the ugliest shit that is in the store. You got me fucked up. You picking out clothes that a motherfucker 60 and 70 and 80-year-old won't even wear. And at this time, I'm in my early 40s. What the fuck I look like I'm gonna put on some shit like that? So y'all, yeah. You know, yeah. Every woman, you don't have to dress. Especially not me. You don't never have to dress me. Baby, I stay ready. I ain't got to get ready. I stay ready. You know what I mean? Okay, I guess because the town we was living in, it didn't carry too many plus size stuff. But when I go to Chicago, I shops and shop my ass off and bring back the shit that fit me, that look nice on me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, this video, you know how sometimes when you you doing something, you think about clothes or think of like, oh yeah, I remember when this bitch tried to try me about these clothes. So that is why I'm bringing up this story, y'all, because he tried to try me with these clothes. He figured just because I was a plus size woman that I was gonna just wear put on anything. But I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna leave it like that, y'all. So I ain't gonna drill too long on this motherfucking story because bitch, look at me now. And I always have been. I thank Shein. I thank Fashion Nova. I thank Burlington Coat Factory. I thank motherfucking Ross, baby. I love TJ Maxx, motherfucker. Because that's the shit that you get your shit from when you want to. And when I go to the crib, I love all the stores in Chicago over there for the plus size girls. Okay? So let me tell you something, plus size girls. This is for y'all. Listen up. I don't care what it is. You dress yourself. You know what fits your body and you know what not fits your body. Just because this is the only thing that's in the store and you got to get it because they don't have it in your size. If it's ugly to you, don't put it on. You don't have to deal with that type of shit. Know your body parts. Know what fits your body and know what don't fit your body. If you one of those gamblers to put on some shit that you know you ain't supposed to have on, baby, more power to you. I can't get mad at you. Do whatever makes you happy. But don't never let nobody try to break your spirit because you're a plus size woman and telling you that they can't find nothing to fit you because you too big and it don't look, and the only colors they got for you is black, brown, and an ugly looking orange. Ugly? If it's ugly, bitch, why you buying it from me? I don't wear ugly shit, do I? I don't think so. Never have. I always look decent. Okay? My taste might not be everybody's taste, but I know what is tasteful to me and not nasteful. Okay, y'all. But anyway, y'all, that was just a little story that I want to share with y'all because I was just thinking I'm thankful that I'm a plus size woman, that my mama drilled it in my head to make sure you keep yourself nice and clean and pretty and find clothes that fit you. Don't wear nothing that doesn't fit you. Okay, so I'm glad because I always had style, baby. I always had a style for myself. You know what I'm saying? Coming up on the west side, that's all the fuck we did was dressing to impress. You know what I'm saying? And so I have those skills, you know, and still do today. Okay? Okay, and no, I'm not a size 9, motherfucker. I'm a size 20. Okay, bitch. And so don't you ever come for me like that. Not now, not never. Okay. And so y'all, I ain't gonna drill too long about this story, but it's just what it is. Okay. So y'all, let's jump on into this little show and tell, y'all, real quick. Y'all, like I said, I got some tools and fuse that I got from Shein. And y'all, I waited till this stuff got on sale because it was a little pricey. So I was like, let me just get it, wait for a minute, see when it go on sales. And baby, and that's what I did. They went down, 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 just like I like it. So y'all, first thing first, we have this little maxi dress, y'all. It's a leopard print maxi, y'all. It comes all the way down to my ankle. Okay. I have not looked at these things, so I'm looking at them with y'all, okay? So, y'all, yeah, this is a little maxi dress, y'all. It's a little bit thick, so I think I can wear this in the winter time, too, with some little tights and stuff, something like that. That'll be cute, you know, with a little denim jacket and stuff like that, because it's a little thick, y'all. But yeah, y'all, this is a little maxi dress, y'all. I am loving it, y'all. Yes, I am. I love this. Okay, y'all. And it is stretch, you guys. And I got this in a 2X, baby. Okay. And I only paid $6 for this dress, y'all. It went down on sale. All right. So let's just keep it moving because, y'all, my battery's dying. All right. So also, y'all, I got this jumpsuit, y'all. And it is in a... this is in a 2X too, y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to move up out of those 3X, baby. I'm on my way to the 2X. So, y'all, this is a little jumpsuit. I have not seen it. Oh, this is cute, y'all. I like this little jumpsuit. Okay, I like the colors in it. And, y'all, it is short sleeve. It is open in the back like that, y'all. And yeah, so I went ahead and got this in a 2X, y'all, because I knew that it looked kind of big. So I'm like, let me just get it in a 2X. And also, y'all, it's wide legs. It got all these bright, pretty colors. I'm loving all the colors in this here. And you just tie it around your neck like this here, y'all, and you wear it like that. That is so pretty, y'all. I am in love with this little jumpsuit right here. So y'all, moving on. I'm moving kind of fast because of my battery is about to shut the fuck down. All right, y'all. So y'all, this is another little jumpsuit, and I paid $7 for this jumpsuit that I just showed y'all. This jumpsuit here, right here, y'all, I paid $9.99 for this one right here. This was a $24 jumpsuit, so I got it for $9.99. Y'all, this is a bell bottom wide leg jumpsuit. I'm loving it. It's got pink and red stripes, y'all. I really, really love it, y'all. I am just loving stripes. I love stripes, okay? And it's wide legs. This is how wide the legs is, okay, y'all? And also, it opened up in the back like this here too, and it tied up in the front like this here, y'all. This is so cute, okay? I'm loving it, and the pink is in, baby. All right, so moving on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I also picked out this little polka dot brown dress, y'all. It is a maxi dress as well, y'all. Oh, I like that. That is so cute, y'all. I like a little brown every now and then, but not that ugly as brown that he got me. But this is cute, y'all, and it's a maxi dress. Look at that. That is so pretty, y'all. This dress went nothing but $5. $5. You know I love me a nice little maxi dress. Baby, look at that on my skin. Hey, make it black like you, baby. I take it black like you. Y'all, this is so cute. What I say? How much did I say? I think I paid only like $7 for this dress, y'all. Maybe 7 or 5. I don't know. But yeah, this is beautiful, y'all. I love. I can't wait to wear this, baby. I think I'm going to bring it out with some tan. Okay. So y'all, I got one more jumpsuit right here. This is another jumpsuit, y'all. This jumpsuit, y'all, let me watch. I had been watching this jumpsuit. This jumpsuit was $30. I said, you done lost your everlasting man. I'm not gonna pay no $30 for this. Y'all, when I went back on there, baby, this jumpsuit here went down to $10.99. I couldn't beat that. So y'all, it's like a one shoulder right here. And look at all the colors, summer colors, baby. This gonna look cute on my little vacation that I'm going on real soon, baby. I'm so excited. And also, y'all, they got pockets on the side, too. I think this one got pockets. One of these got pockets. No, this not the one that got pockets. Okay? But, y'all, look at that. Look at the colors, baby. And I'm going to bring it out. I'll probably bring it out with orange or blue. I think blue will be cute with this, y'all. This is so cute, y'all. I can't wait to try it on and see what it look like on me, y'all. I might try it on for y'all. We'll see. All right, y'all. So, yeah, this is a nice little jumpsuit, baby. And also, this is a 2X, too. I told you, girl, ain't getting no more 3X. So I got to keep on moving on. Don't want to do no more 3X. All right, y'all. So, let's move on, y'all. So, what I have here, y'all, I got another black maxi dress, y'all. And I paid $5 for this one as well. Y'all, I love me some maxi dress. And, y'all, I got about 3 or 4 black maxi dresses. Y'all, look at this here. This is so cute. Look at that, y'all. This is so cute, y'all. And y'all, and it's maxi, and y'all, this is a 2X too. So I know this gonna hug all the hips and the function, baby. I can't wait to wear this, baby. All right, y'all. So this is a nice little maxi dress. Ooh, that is so cute. Okay, I'm looking at it with y'all, brand new. Okay, I can't wait to wear this. All right, y'all. So yeah, it's long, go past my ankle. I love me old nasty maxi dress, and I love me old nasty jumpsuit. Okay, y'all. So moving on, y'all. I have these little bangles, y'all. I got these bangles, baby, because I want these to wear these little bangles. Oh, that was from one. It failed, y'all. I ain't finna get it and get it either. But y'all, I got another little bangle just ran over roll over there. But yeah, these little bangles, y'all, were $3 for it. It was 3 for $3, y'all, and they came as a set. Y'all, I'm loving it. And also, y'all, here's another bangle as well. This was $3 too on Shein as well. And this right here, they came in 5 or 6, and they came in all different colors too, and they was like $1.99. But y'all, I love these bangles. I'm loving it. So y'all, this is the last thing that I have in this haul, y'all. And y'all, I gotta go. Okay. So y'all, these bracelets, baby, they can go with my little little set here. So y'all, it's just a little bracelet. They came in 3 for $4, I believe. So see these are so cute. So I just grabbed these 3 little bracelets, y'all. So yeah, y'all. So y'all see how short this little haul was. That's why I went ahead and threw that little story time in it. Thank y'all for watching. Tell somebody about your girl, and always y'all, never let anybody sit on your happiness. So y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. So y'all, I like it, I love it, and be great to yourself. Okay, and God bless y'all. Peace. Bye bye, y'all. See y'all soon. And thank y'all for choosing me.